All right, so today in part 1 of our email series, I'm going to show you 5 different types of emails that you can put to work in your business today. And stick around to the end and I'll show you how you can get your hands on the actual email swipe file for free so that you can just copy and paste them into your email service provider. Now please make sure you hit the subscribe button below and the little bell notification to get notified of when we release new videos each and every week. Hi, my name is Mike Mancini with Small Business Masters, and I've taught thousands of business owners how to master their small business so their business does not master them. Now today we're going over 5 emails that you can implement in your business today, and I'm going to walk you through each and every single one of them and tell you a little bit about them and why we actually use them, in what situations, and how long somebody should be subscribed to your email list before you send those out. Let's get started. All right, so I'm going to go through some of these emails, and you are welcome to copy these emails and take them and use these as a swipe file for yourself, as that's what they're designed to do. I wanted to give you an example. Now, obviously you can make any changes you want to these, but these are just some sample emails that have worked rather well for us in the past. So the first one is a thank you or welcome email, and it's essentially something you would send to someone after you've completed a service to them. Now, when do you send it? I always suggest trying to send it the same day. So if you performed a service for somebody on a Monday, maybe send it at the end of the day or, first thing the next morning. The reason you want to send it within that time frame is because the experience for the client was fresh in their mind. And especially if they had a great positive experience, you want to take advantage of that time period. So hopefully they will leave you a testimonial. And here's how we get to that. So it says, the subject line, thank you and welcome. Hi, and I'm going to fill in the information here as I go, just with the sample company or industry name, so you understand how I do it. So hello, Jeff. First of all, I want to thank you very much for your recent business. Our goal here at ABC Pest Control is to provide you with the greatest experience you've ever received from a pest control company. And I truly hope you feel you received that. If for any reason we did not exceed your expectations, please reply to this email. Every email is read and let us know what we can do better. If our work was not perfect, we want to do better, and it's why we need your feedback. Now, if the experience with the client was a negative one, maybe they weren't 100% happy, they had a lot of complaints, that's where I would stop the email. Skip ahead here and say, we appreciate you. Again, thank you so much for your business. We hope you will call us again if you need any help with pest control services. Now, if it was a great experience, I want you to add this and highlight this, a quick request from us. If you are happy with your pest control service, would you mind leaving a quick testimonial for us? We use these great comments from our happy customers to help build our business, and we'd love to hear from you. Simply let us know how your experience was with us. Let us know why you called us and how we did in solving your problem. And the reason that we add this in here is because a lot of people, if you ask them for a testimonial or anything like that, they will freeze up. You need to ask them specific questions. So if you just say, hey, let us know how we did, or let us know, why you called us and how we solved your problem. Let us know what you thought of your technician, whatever it might be, ask them something specific. So let us know how your experience was with us. Let us know why you called us and how we did in solving your problem. That's a specific question. So then we give them an easy way to leave a review. If you have a Google Gmail address, you can leave us a review on Google here. And I want you to insert the link right to the review page on your Google business listing right here. Do not make them look for it. If you make them look for it, they are not going to do it. So you want to insert that link directly right there. And you also tell them that they need a Gmail address if they're going to leave you a testimonial on Google. That's just a requirement. So if you'd prefer to leave us a review on Facebook, you can leave us a review here and insert a link right to your Facebook review page. So you're giving them options. If they have a Gmail address, you can do it here. If they just want to do it on Facebook, you can do it here. And then follow up with the we appreciate you. Again, thank you so much for your business. We hope you will call us again if you need any help with pest control services. Sincerely, Mike Mancini, owner, ABC Pest Control, and then always link it back to your website. And you want to send this again immediately or with, at the end of the service. I mean, if you send this If you provide somebody a service at 10 a.m. and you send this that night or first thing the next morning, that shows you're following up. That shows you're on top of it. It really does send a good message to that person that, you know what, they really do want my feedback and I'm going to provide it with them. You should also expect you're not going to get everybody to fill these out. I find 1 out of 10 maybe, depending on what type of service you're doing. Now, for somebody like if you're providing a higher end service, you maybe expect, more often than that. But for most service businesses, 1 out of 10, maybe 2 out of 10. If they're really, really happy with you, you'll get even more. All you really have to do is fill in a couple spots here. Fill a name, right here. Let's see. Insert the link. You can just do all of that in a file and it's a swipe file. You literally copy and paste the email and then insert their name there and send off. It takes you 5 seconds to do, and it will really make a big difference, to those people who you've helped out. All right, the expectation email. The subject line, what you can expect from us. Now, this is what you want to send to someone if they signed up for a recent list of yours or, a new email list that you've set up, or you're providing a lead magnet and they signed up for it. This is the kind of email you want to send to them. Subject line, what you can expect from us. Thanks so much for signing up for our insert whatever it is. Is it a lead magnet that they signed up for? Is it some, what to do list or solutions list or whatever it might be? Let them know exactly what they signed up for. We want to give you a heads up on what to expect from us. We send out emails. You'll insert the time here, and inside of every email you will find insert the value here. So here's an example of what we are talking about. We send out emails every Thursday, and inside of each email, you will find our latest training videos on what you can do to expand your business with social media marketing. You are telling them exactly when to expect it, and you are also telling them what they're going to find inside those emails, the value. And it happens to be expanding your business with social media marketing. So please make sure you whitelist this email address so it doesn't go to your spam folder. Tell them to do that. I know we all see that at the bottom of emails, but we see that because it is a reminder, and it's a reminder that works. If they really want to see this information, they'll make sure it's not going to go to spam. If you'd like to see more of what we have going on, please join our Facebook group here, and you can insert a link, or you can say if you want to find out more about our products and services, you can check out this link here and link them to a product or services page. Thanks again for joining our community. We'll be talking again soon. Now, the reason why we say that is because people like being part of a community. They like being part of a movement or something that's going on. So we tell them that they're part of the community now. Until next time, insert your name and title, and obviously your company name and the URL to your website. We want to see you send this probably within a day or two of somebody first subscribing to your email list. So if they subscribe to a lead magnet, you want to make sure you send this out within a couple days so you can let them know exactly what they should be expecting and how often they should be expecting to hear from you. Now, some people will combine this email with the previous thank you and welcome email. And that's okay, but those emails tend to get a bit long. And unless you really have somebody who's engaged with that email, they may not read all of it. I've seen people chop a lot of this stuff out of there, and that's totally fine. We've just given you two different ideas. We separated it out. I actually will send this out. I'll send the thank you email out after a service performed, and then I'll send this one out after somebody signs up for like a lead magnet a couple days later. So maybe not everybody will get this email, and we'll get more into kind of funnels and who you should send what to later, but this is just an idea. All right, this is the tools and how-to email, and I really like this email because it shows your list that you really do care what their problems are, that you want to help, and that you have some great solutions, and you're providing amazing value. So this is the tools. Subject line, here's what we use, or how to fix this problem. Let me use our Google Ads training as kind of an example. So you might hear some technical terms, but it's just an idea of what we do. So subject line, here's what we use to help build dozens of Google Ads in minutes. Okay. We have a tool that we give out for free to people that want to do that. Hey Joe, I often get asked what I personally do when I'm creating hundreds of Google ads at one time. I thought I'd put together a list of solutions so I could share it with you. If you're having problems with creating Google ads quickly, then this might be an option for you. And I would insert that tool there or a link to it. Now, I don't have multiple solutions for that problem, but it is very specific. It is a tool that they can go and they can download, but they have to sign up for it. So if they sign up for it, it's free. I've got their email address and I know that they've signed up for that particular tool, so I can mark it to that list specifically later on down the road. Now, some people will insert affiliate links. So they might have a number of solutions that they use, but they may insert an affiliate link, which basically says, if somebody purchases that, product, whoever's writing this email might get a commission for it. Now, if you're going to insert affiliate links in here, make sure you let people know that. Yeah, it's not a problem. People don't care because they're not paying, extra for that product for you to get a commission. It's coming out of the business's end. So you might say, these may be some options for you. Just a quick note, some of these are affiliate links. So if you do purchase them, I may get a quick commission. These are just some ideas. You can insert name of solution 1. This is my first choice when I have a problem with, insert the problem. Solution 2, this was the first thing I ever tried and I still use it to this day. Number 3, now while I haven't personally used this solution yet, I have a number of friends in the industry who swear by it and I will be trying it soon. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Now, I want you to, if you're going to send this out, be 100% honest with them, just like I was here. If you haven't tried it, let them know. Don't ever suggest anything that you don't personally use, that you don't do, that you've never used before, unless you tell them that. Now, up here, you're telling them, this is the first thing I turn to. I've tried this. I've tried this. I haven't tried this one, but I'm going to be doing it soon because it's from people I trust. When you send this email, send it more towards the beginning of when you get somebody on your list. So maybe it's after you tell them what to expect, you send it out the next week. If you're sending out emails every other week, then maybe this is the next email that you send out. This provides great value and this will help keep people engaged to your content. So maybe you have this email that goes out, they see this, the next time they see another email from you, they're probably going to be, if it's really valuable, they're probably going to be more apt to open that one up and click through and follow up and engage with that email. All right, this is the how can we help email. This is the one that we send out to maybe re-engage a email list that we haven't touched in a while, or so, you just want to get people involved and let them know that you really do care. So subject line, how can we help? Dear Jim, we know that you're interested in Google Ads training. However, we want to know exactly what questions or problems that you might have with Google Ads. With that said, we'd like you to reply to this email with the biggest question you have surrounding Google Ads. It could be anything. Perhaps it's just a quick question. It may be an ongoing problem. It could even be that you want to know, how do I do whatever X? Whatever it might be, we'd like to hear directly from you. And yes, each and every email we receive will be read. Let them know this. You will get a much higher response rate just by putting this sentence in there. I look forward to seeing how we can further help you. Sincerely, and your name and title, company, and URL to your website. So I will send this, like I said, to a list that maybe hasn't been engaged very much, or how, maybe it was a older list that we kind of dropped off and really haven't touched in a long time, just to see what we can get. It also lets people know, it will give you some great feedback on what your audience wants to hear about. Now, you may only get 1 or 2 responses back, but those are people who are highly engaged with what you, and very interested in what you have to say. So you need to remember that. Now, you can send this out anytime, but maybe 2 to 3 weeks after adding somebody to your email list, or you can send it to an older list that you really want to just re-engage and start sending them emails again. All right. All right, so here we have the follow-up or testimonial email. Now, this is something that you want to maybe send out to somebody that maybe you've given a quote to, they haven't responded yet. You want to basically send up, let them know that you are interested, you want to earn their business, and here's what somebody else has to say about you. So it might even drive them to give you the call, to give you the business, lets them know that you're following up and that you're on top of it. So subject line, hear what Susan has to say. Hey Jeff, I wanted to just quickly touch base with you and let you know what Susan, one of our most recent customers, had to say about our services. And yes, and this was shared with permission. Always let them know that you're not just throwing it out there, that you do care about your clients. And you want to insert the testimonial that Susan provided. And make sure it's relevant. Don't insert a 3-page testimonial. Make sure it's honest. Make sure that it is one that actually was submitted to you. Now, when somebody submits a testimonial, if it's really long, you can cherry pick, but do not take it out of context. And it must be 100% legitimate. That law was actually added a few years back, so you can't just make up testimonials. But insert Susan's testimonial here. You guys are great. I had this problem. Here's a solution. It was professional. It was quick. It was fast. It was, competitively priced. I'll be using them again. You get the idea. After that, we just wanted to let you know that we want to be the solution to your problem. And if you have any further questions, or if you'd like to get started, you can contact me here, and you can insert your phone number or your email address, whatever it might be, however you want them to get in touch with you, and provide something. If it's something where they have to sign up, make sure it's something that they have to give you a call so you can get their credit card number or whatever it might be. But make sure you can contact me here. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes to read this. I hope to hear from you soon. Sincerely, Mike Mancini, founder of ABC Company, and the link. So I would send this out within 24 to 48 hours of initially speaking or providing somebody with a quote. Now, if it's something where the sales process takes longer, you obviously don't want to follow up with this email right away and badger them. People, get very sensitive about that. They'll say, you know what, I gotta go over this with my wife and I'll get back to you on Monday. Then I would send this out on Monday. If you don't hear, especially if you don't hear from them, but you're telling them that you have a solution to their problem, that you really want to earn their business. You heard what they have to say. And then also make sure this testimonial is relevant to the problem that this person has. So if you gave somebody a quote for pest control services, you don't want to insert a testimonial about any other type of service, right? It must be about pest control. I know that sounds really stupid to say, but I just want to make sure I touch on that. And then obviously you probably don't want to insert the person's full name in the testimonial. When somebody provides you a testimonial, I will always use their first name, Joe, and their first initial of their last name. So Joe M said this, just to provide a little bit of privacy to those people who provide those testimonials. Okay, so this one is pretty self-explanatory. Let us know if you have any questions. Now, would you like to get the free swipe file for these emails so you can just copy and paste them into your email provider? Well, to grab your copy, I'm going to drop a link in the description area below. And if you would like to see emails 6 through 10, please do me a favor and like the video and subscribe so you'll be notified right when we do release that video, which is coming up very soon. And please feel free to share it with other small business owners that you may know. And if you have any questions about our email swipe file, drop them in the comment section below. I'll be happy to try and help you out. Hope that helps. See you again next week.